She went through this and there was no one around her to support her. She went by herself with this baby, and mashallah, the story goes, Isa alayhi salam spoke out the cradle and proved all of them wrong. But this was her reality. But we look at her story, and there's one particular thing that we take out from her story. There are many things we could take out, but there's one particular thing that we want to take out today is tawakkul. Trust in Allah. Trust in Allah. What does trust in Allah mean? Let's look at what trust in Allah means from her story. Trust in Allah means that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the ruh, through Jibreel, told her that she will have a baby, she took that on board. She understood what that meant. She trusted in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told her to shake the palm tree when she was in the desert, no food, no water, no shelter, by herself, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told her to shake the palm tree and you'll have sustenance, you'll have food, water, everything you need. And that was her actions. Even when she was at the point of that low where she even, prayed to Allah for death. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, no, shake the palm tree and everything will come to you. So she did. And everything, the story goes that the palm tree dropped dates to the floor, and from the ground came out a little sort of water flow, and she ate, she drank, and she rested. But not only that, she understood the responsibility she had with the baby that she was given. Isa alayhi salam. This wasn't a baby she could keep, take him to a little corner, raise him in a remote part of the world. She knew that this child had to be taken to Bani Israel so he could lead them. Even if they hate her, even if they slander her, she knew she had to take him. And having faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because remember she's by herself and a baby, not really much she could do against a tribal people. She had faith in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, she had trust in Allah, and when she took the child. How does that relate to us today? How does tawakkul, trust in Allah, link to us today? We have many issues today. Obviously it's not the same as what she had. She had the child and going to her tribe. But we have other issues that we face today. There are certain concepts we hold about tawakkul through many years of, how can I say it? Many years of misunderstanding this tawakkul. We've come to various conclusions. So there is an understanding that, trust in Allah, but yet Muslims today, they'll go out and then open a business which is not from Islam. So from my own experience, someone will go out and then open a shop, a restaurant, and they sell alcohol. And when you question them, why do you sell this alcohol when it's against Islam? They say, what else can we do? We're in a situation. We've opened a restaurant. The restaurant must sell alcohol. It's like they go hand in hand. Where's the trust in Allah? Where's the trust in Allah that if you do good, that the restaurant will succeed? The other one is owning homes. There are many people today who see that there's renting, and due to the conservatives, prices of housing within London is going up, so everyone's being forced out. But price of houses, the rent has been going up steadily anyway. They see that owning a house is more beneficial for them in this society. But owning a house, there are ways of owning the house which are not from Islam. Not from Islam, so taking interest, mortgage, loans, these are not from Islam. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared war on interest, war with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on interest. If you take interest, you declare war on Allah, but people still take it today. People go and people buy houses when there is an option to rent the halal way, but they opt to go against that. Not only that, they choose to go against, to choose a way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared war on. Where's the trust in Allah? Another one is choosing the right path when it comes to work. obviously Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered us to go and seek our rizq, to go seek our earnings. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has set boundaries, just like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala set boundaries on other things. So work has boundaries. We can't be going out and choosing work which is not related, which is not from Islam. No matter how much of a struggle it is to our lives, we must choose the correct path. But yet we have today brothers and sisters going out and finding jobs which might just be just because they pay more, or just because they have a higher status, or with this job they could, get a wife, nice wife, or buy a house or something. That status, they don't want to work where people will look down on them. So they choose to opt for the haram job. But living here in Britain obviously is hard, especially with Britain being very, anti-religion. It's a secular society where religion is not really looked at, especially with all the fitna that's around that they allow, such as drinking and whatnot. Life in the UK is pretty hard when it comes to sticking to the straight path. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordered us to forbid evil. Ordered us as a command. This is fard, to forbid evil when you see it. But today we have people, they don't even forbid evil, they go enjoying evil. They go enjoying evil. Like the job, the business, the work, and the housing. They're enjoying evil. So except for going and saying, why do you sell alcohol in the restaurant? They opt for selling it. It's gone to this point where we have chairmen of mosques who own restaurants that sell alcohol. Where's the trust in Allah? There's another way they view it. The other way we view tawakkul is only in moments of need, when we need Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when we're in desperate situations. For example, this is something from reality that I've faced myself. I've heard stories and exams. When we go to exams, it's a big exam, GCSEs, A-levels, university, whatever it is, it's a big exam. We need to pass this. We've been studying all night, but it's not. We know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala must be called in this situation. So we bath ourselves, we go put the nice atar on, wear the jubbah, we go put the mat down and pray all night. Do the biggest du'as. Go get all the books, find all the biggest du'as and give the biggest du'as. Even maybe call some religious brothers up, brothers that are practicing, try to get some du'as off them. Just because to pass the exam. But when the exam is done, finished. Khalas. That faith, that trust in Allah, it could wait till the next exam. It could wait till the next exam or when Ramadan comes. The other one is work. When we're looking for work, same sort of situation as exam. We're looking for a job. We want to send out that CV. We want that job so badly. Or we got an interview, we want to go. So the night before, we put out all our clothes for the interview, decide what haircut, what hairstyle we'll have, how we're going to talk to the person. But that's not it. We also do dua. We also fall to our knees, fall to our forehead. Make the biggest dua there is that we could think of. In English, in Arabic, in Bengali, whatever language we choose all three of them. And we make the biggest dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help us in moments of need. This is not wrong. Moments of need is not wrong. In moments of need, there is no one but Allah we turn to. But to turn to Allah only on moments of need is what is wrong. Only when we need Him, and otherwise we never even look to Him. Our Quran gets dust. It's a statement used quite often, and it's true. There is also another view, which I find very disturbing, which is the view that trusting Allah is all we need. You might say, why do you find that disturbing? Isn't that good enough? Trusting Allah